Put on Titan wrist strap. Oh no, no wrist strap. Flexed. Okay then. Samus has returned. Okay. Bye. No, I don't think there's anything we want to backtrack for at this time, so... Right back to the bog. Well, I suppose I could go to... Argon Waste and take a shortcut, but... I don't know, it's all the same, really. Alright, this playthrough, I'm continuing off 100%, so everything is still pre-scanned. I gotta try to remember to scan everything or at least tap it. Read the lore. Also, if I come off a bit drained, I just got back from an intense workout. Channeling my inner Goku. Wait. Yeah, I think I remember all the least painful ways to get to places. Let's see. I think this was a shortcut back to Argon Waste, which I always call Argon because I'm an idiot, but it'll be fine. I'm just going here for an out of the way. No, wait, this is... Oh, this is where I'm supposed to go, actually. I'll try to remember it later. Fuck it! Fuck it! Also, that's a new scan. The Preed. We got the Dark Preeds in Argon Waste, but we got that. We're fine. Okay, into water help. There was... Yep. Blog, they disappear. Don't miss them. How does the dark beam fare against them? Pretty damn good. Also, what am I looking for down here? Hold on, I'm trying to remember. Need one of these platforms to expand out. Oh. I see. Okay, I see. Okay. I'm remembering. Go through the molasses. Yes. Yes. Shit. Hey, Navi! Navi was Dark Samus all along. It would seem exploding is not as permanent of a removal as I was led to believe. Also, these are the blocks. Okay, cool. Good, good, good. Come on, get in. Ow. Oh, wait. Is there a reason why this isn't active? Oh, I think I have to kill these first. Alright. Come on. They are right in my ass. There we go. Here I am trying to avoid a little conflict and that's okay. There we go. Yeah, this game will quickly teach you to avoid meaningless conflict. Our war begins. What we got? We developed crystals that brought the light of Aether to the dark world. Using these crystals allowed our warriors to explore the enemy lands, to bring war to the Ing. Sadly, the crystals were not enough. We needed stronger weapons, better armor. We withdrew from Dark Aether while greatest minds devised new engines of war. This is why you start off as the warfaring clan, so that when the time comes, you already have an idea of what to do. I think these are all... I think there's an E-tank in here, but until I get the thing I'm looking for. I can't really do anything about it. And that's out. Ah, damn, I hate these things. Also, mechanical guy. Cool. I think I actually already had these guys. Also, Loglings. They're new. And they are very, very vulnerable to everything. They're so much less of pain when they're young. No, I want to keep... I need to go this way. That's right. I remember. Speed bursters. Around we go. Sign of that, so I think there's something in the Dark World version. Okay, are these... They're normal. Okay. Ow, my face! Ah. Forte awkwardly looks for shit. The movie. All right, everyone, welcome back to hell. Today, playing the part of Satan. Ah, that is. Just give me a peek. Come on. Where are you? Got him. Yeah, you're not going anywhere, bitch. Dark beam. Dark beam all the time, thank you. Just a little too good. Okay. And soon they won't be able to run from me at all. Dark pirate commandos. Oh, he's flipped over. Come at me. Eat the beam of the Dark Lord. Thank you. Somehow, the Preeds in the light world are more toxic than the Preeds in the dark world. I don't understand that one. Am I able to get back up here? Okay. I might be slightly back to this. Oh, you mean back to this? Play Metroid Prime 2. How's it going, Anti? I mean, I know I played this on stream once before. I don't think it was that long, or I don't think it was that recently. I mean, I played one not that long ago, but you know. Makes sense. Well, I'm now more powerful in the water than I am on land. I move right, and now I have a triple jump. So now I have a bit of a problem, and that is a problem called an alpha blog. What's an alpha blog? Well, that would be this. And this thing is an asshole. Like, I might die in this fight. Piss you off a little earlier. Come on. Come on. Ah, shit. Come on. Yeah, its timing is just kind of weird. Okay, one more good hit. There we go. Wow, that was actually kind of easy. Yeah, basically, the way that fight worked, when it charges at you, it has its fins in an open position, but once it gets just a couple feet away, it'll suddenly close and expose its weak point, and you just have to time the windup of the super missile with when its actual weak point is exposed. Because, you know, in order to fire off a super missile, first you have to charge up the power beam, then you have to hit down for the missile button, but there's about a half-second delay before it actually goes off. And sometimes The weak point just isn't exposed. Sometimes he starts charging a little too close to you and you can't get him in the mouth like that. Let's see. Whoop. I'm gonna head up here and go ahead and save so I don't have to do that fight again. Platform failed. Here we go. I wanted to do this before the fight started. Unfortunately, lifting up that last latch kind of blocked off the entry point until you have better mobility in water. Alright, now if I remember exactly what to do next. Get those, and now I believe there are several points in this where certain enemies just disappear. These are now dark blogs. And they're just a little bigger and nastier. No problem. If I'm remembering right. That's red. You can just see I'm moving so much better through the water. All right, time for the obligatory morph ball bomb puzzle. Yes, kind of like that. You just gotta time it just right. There we go. Great, now do it again, but this time timed. Got it. Here. And next we have another annoying fight. Not quite in this room, but I'm heading towards the dreaded Grapple Guardian. Also, these assholes. Seriously, the Dark Beam is not okay. That freeze ability just makes it so useful all the time. Alright. Now for another reading of the Lure of the Luminoth. Recovering energy. We were not prepared to fight a long war. The forces of the enemy outnumbered ours vastly. We sought a way to end the war quickly without extended combat. We decided to build a device to recover our lost planetary energy from dark aether. Without this energy, the dark world would cease to be, and our world would be restored to stability. Well, here I am, cleaning up their mess, so, it doesn't go well, fuck. Always remember, if you never try, you never fail. And if you never fail, you never catastrophically fail. You see? Also, fresh scan, dark versions of those assholes. Right, this way. Yeah, hi, I'm not stopping. That's kind of one of the flaws of Metroid Prime. You don't really get anything from fighting enemies, but more ammo and health that you waste fighting enemies. Okay, somewhere in here. Kind of. There we are. You're supposed to find this one just by listening to the sound of a missile expansion, just kind of droning in the background. Or simply know where it is. These guys again. Wait, are these just... Oh, they're just standard Dark Pirate Troopers. Come on, jump down. There you go. Bitches. I don't. Don't leave me behind. Thank you. Here, it's got that. Like so. Alright. Time for tonight's next pain in the ass. Oh, wait, I'm remembering. I missed the key in the light world. No, it won't take me long to backtrack for it. A slight error, but not really a big deal. Actually, let's get our light ammo. I'm gonna need it here in a minute. And the toxic venom weed just isn't important. Alright. Meet the grapple guardian. This asshole stole my grapple beam. He's like a bitch all the time. Come at me, fool. You managed to get yourself stuck on that. I should probably save a bit of ammo. Yeah, that'll suffice. Come on. So we had a weird interaction. Come on. Yeah, he's not getting stuck on the pillar anymore, so flanking him has become a massive pain in the ass. Just gotta wait for the eye to glow again. Come on. There we go. Oh, good. Alright. Now then. Grapple point, also scannable. Just gotta get back to the light. Yeah, not interested. Thank you, not interested. Damn these things. Actually, I don't need to waste ammo on that. Alright, now for the thing I missed. Right down here. Me missing this isn't that big of a deal. It's not like I can go that far without it, so... Till then, yoink. They're all dead. All right. From here, I'm ready to gather the last key and fight a major boss. First, I'm gonna save and take a quick bathroom break. I know I just started, but you know, sometimes the bio shit just sneaks up on you. So, one moment. All right. Give me a moment and I'll be back in just a second. I'm just gonna pop. Thank you for waiting. Good. All right, that's on the agenda. Find the last key. And grab a couple other goodies. Alright, this is the door I was thinking of. I haven't very much understood why this one's the purple and the other one's the green. Or this is just a shortcut to Argon Wastes. So I'm just gonna grab a missile pack that's just right outside the door. There's never really a great time to grab this one. It's just kind of right there, and now it's mine. Oh, right. And the dumbasses just run straight in. Sure, we'll go this way. Just gotta get back to the main Dark World portal. For fuck's sake. They locked the door. Finally get fucked. And where's your friend? Finally get fucked. Seriously. Enjoyment of this game just skyrockets once you understand how to deal with dark pirate commandos. This way should be open, right? Yep. Ah, for fuck's sake! Did you not quite make it? That's a shame. Yeah, bitches. Fifth crystal. Also a new scan. New scans everywhere. Never mind, those are much more dangerous. All right. Ready to rock and roll whenever. First, few things I'm gonna want. Idiot. I love it when they're dumb. Crap. So the good thing about the toxic water here, there is depth to it, but you don't sink when you don't have the proper equipment. So it's not like you're gonna fall in and get into a predicament like that. Nope. Should put me in good condition for this. Bitch! Get over here. Come closer. Fine, so... Actually, back first. Just to have the free extra missiles. Because this is a recharge station. Alright. Top me up. I think normally I have about 3 more sets of missiles for 110, but I know which ones I didn't get, so it's all good. And let the battle begin. What is this? Chica larva. Blow up its soft underbelly. And we got darkling flyers. I think this is the only place that can scan them, so don't leave the fight without them. Come on. One tip I can give, don't be afraid to fire the super missile before locking on. The tracking will pick up once you do lock on, and if you don't manage to get it, I mean, it's basically the same effect if you hit it too late, you know? Bang! Alright, one more good hit should do it. Pain for you. That's phase one. Straight up, thank you for the follow. Alright. The adult version. New scan. Just keep fucking it up. Come on, hold still. Come on. Okay. Good. But now it's gonna come out as a Dark Chica, I think it's called. And you may not want to defeat this one too fast because it also has a scan. A special scan. We're gonna need to lay its babies. There we go. And that's the last scan that this guy has. Now you're ready to fuck him up. And it's actually the easiest of the phases. No, you don't. Honestly, this thing does such little damage, it's barely worth dodging. Come on. Charge shot. Go. Alright, let's finish this off. Nothing simpler. That's how weak you are. Now die for me. Thank you. Honestly, the first phase is probably the hardest. Now that I have the dark visor, those dark pirate commandos cannot escape me. They're pretty much just, I don't know, -5 dark beam ammo and -1 missile whenever I encounter one. They're just not a problem anymore. That's right, Samus. Suck it, draw. And now the two Aethers are in equilibrium. Good for them. Dark Pirate Commando's not feeling like coming out and playing. Okay. How do I want to get back? We'll go this way. There's a missile expansion I can grab. There we go. Fine. All right. Land of the swamp bass cleared. Now we can go somewhere more interesting. I don't know. Never thought much of this area. Next up, what I think is my favorite area. But also a bit tedious. Yes, kneel for me. Or bow. Bow's good too. Let's see, this way. They can't see me if I don't look at them. Probably. All right. Let's go visit my homie. This guy I can't stand. He just kind of stays in his control room, doesn't message me, lets me enjoy the atmosphere. Alright, one more E-tank I can pick up along the way. I'm sure a sensitive speed run would leave this for later, but I gotta say, pretty good to have an extra E-tank for going not far out of your way. So you can beat my record by 5 seconds, all you want. Also, another thing I can do, we're heading this way anyway. Let's take a look at the actual key collection area. We're just going to visit this area. Nice and easy. Come on. Come at me. Fine. There we go. Now then. That should be... no. 2 more and that's half the missiles. Gotcha. So, okay. So, this is all the... We're gonna get hints for the keys. Except I told a lie. These aren't hints for the keys. These are hints to find the hints for the keys. Yeah. Retro Studio heard your complaints about the key hunt at the end of Metroid Prime 1, so they added extra steps to it. Isn't that nice of them? Now that I have the dark visor, I can kind of show off right about here what it's all about. Come on. So, you'll find these guys hidden around with the dark visor. They're also another scannable. Flying ink catch. There are 9 of them. And each of them have a key that you will need to finish the game. These are not optional. There's 3 on the temple grounds, and 2 in each other area. Now, I never minded these. I mean, it's kind of a excuse to go back through all the areas and do some backtracking for extra power-ups. But people hate this system. And I guess I'm just a bit of an odd one. for not hating it. But that's all the reason I have to enter this area until the very end of the game, in which case, yeah, I already showed the way back. Speaking of hatred, I hate this area. Because now, these guys show up every fucking time. It's just never worth engaging them. Humas, I'm back. Time to pay me. I'm pretty sure they still erect a barrier whenever you try to go through a temple and not talk to them after each temple. The Temple of Trovos glows with energy once more. Only one temple remains without the light of Aether. Yes, yes, I'm amazing. You must travel to our fortress, high in the cliffs. Last temple lies in the fortress. Seek knowledge there before invading the Ing Hive. Be cautious. In the fortress, this place was once guarded by machines of our creation, but now they are corrupted slaves of the Ing. They will not see you as a friend. Our goal draws ever closer. Let the light ever, yeah, blah, blah, blah. This, I used to think you need power bombs for. Nope. One day I learned to read and I just activated it. 3 missiles. What we got here? Nope, stun didn't get hit. There we go. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Oh, look. And the space pirates have moved in on my turf. This is Federation ground, assholes. Real quick, am I able to get up here? I think there's supposed to be a way I can just barely get on. Let me try that one more time. Otherwise, I'll just have to come back. Possibly from here. Oh. Failure to jump when commanded. There we go. And this, I believe, is the last turret. Luminoff turret. Okay, the Sky Temple. We learned that the river of the Ing dwelled in the place dubbed the Sky Temple by our forces. This place held the planetary energy of Dark Aether as well. It was heavily guarded, and entry was barred by a great gate requiring 10 keys to unlock. These keys were hidden throughout Dark Aether by the Ing. A mission was planned, one that would find the hidden keys and recover our missing energy from the Sky Temple. Now we can go down. Heading down and... give me a moment. Alright, I'm back. And there we go. Pop. Why did I think there was a login here? Yeah, probably wrong. So if I had any advice, make this game easier, don't rely on super missiles. You get away with that in Metroid Prime 1 quite well, but this game, yeah, you're really going to want to use your beam weaponry. Another new scan. Sentry class drones. I don't remember them giving you ammo too easily, but I think you get at least health and missiles out of them. And they're helpless, which makes them the perfect farming enemy. Okay. Slay the helpless. Sanctuary Fortress. Please note these are space pirate things. And those are useless. Please note, if you haven't got them, these are your last chance to get pirate commandos. Interesting. And with that, they're gone. Forever. At least I really don't think they show up anywhere else. So if you missed them, you missed them. Octopedes. Okay. And another obnoxious enemy, the Resbits. They will crash your systems and you have to reboot. But, as with most, they're susceptible to being frozen. Seriously, Dark Beam, use it constantly, always, and forever. So this is actually two scans. We got the head, and we have the body. And you have to do that with both versions, the light and dark ones. But that's all it really takes to take them down. Give me more light ammo. And we'll just refill the tank. Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I can't do anything with that yet. Nope, nope, nope. What's the code? Amber, Cobalt, Crimson, Emerald. Hope you know your colors. Let's see. Amber. Cobalt. Crimson. Chaos Emerald. If only there was a way to get him to spin early. Spin on command, but no, you have to wait for him. There we go. Alright. Cobalt lore. We're just gonna have to come back for it. And get through here. I believe we need to go into the Ing Hive for a minute. Dark world. Alright, these are also a scan. Ing Worm Hive catches. Dark Talon Metroids! Them I don't really like to screw with, I just super missile them down. Also, this is a scan. Dark Diligence drones. Burst of light. Take them down easy. I think that's like the one spot those particular enemies show up, so... You know, don't forget to scan them. You know the drill by now. Scan first, shoot second, shoot some more, shoot... And when everyone's dead, try and ask a question. Death. I think this is supposed to be some kind of a soft hint that you need a proper missile weapon, or a beam combo, I should say. How'd I miss? Oh yeah, take too long and they come back. And I think the solution is supposed to be you go out and find a beam combo, like the sunburst or the black hole. But as you can see, totally unnecessary. And the bitch. Scan the bitch. Alright, this room. Bit of a puzzle room, bit of a save. Got a save room on the other side, right over here. Which I'm not going to use. Alright, idiots, time to use your brain. Line up red dot. And then it's like this and that. There we go. Brain too smooth. Now looking that up for future use. I'm just thinking, maybe I should have used that save room. Oh, you're actually gonna... Oh, that works too? I had no idea. That's awesome. But as I showed off, there's a bit of a puzzle here. I'll get me back up. I think I need an upgrade before I can grab this missile expansion. Crap. Alright, bitches. Remember what I said about you can scan the top and bottom of both variants? Well, here's that other variant. Bottom. That's the top. That's me taking his head off. Don't screw it up. Fortunately, both versions seem to be about equally strong. And that should do it. We'll just grab the pieces. Perfect. And the last of the translation data. Thank you. Here are the words of O'Lear, last sentinel of the fortress temple. May they serve you well. This used to be a great fortress, a safe haven for our people during the war. It also holds portals to the Ing Hive, the heart of their dark tribe. During the war, I built a number of mechanical sentinels to join me in battle. They were made to fight the Ing, and fight them they did, for a time. One by one, the Ing corrupted them. Now they attack with no mercy. Many went to the Dark Aether with their Ing masters. Expect them when you're in the hive. The Ing like to use them as guards. The Ing will protect their home with great ferocity. In all of our battles, the hive has never fallen. I have updated your translator module. We can access devices and doors coded with Cobalt holograms. Search the areas now open to you. Standard stuff. If only I could join you. Redeem my fallen honor in battle, but my time has passed. Good luck. Let the light of Aether show you the way. Translation data. The Final Crusade. What we got? While our forces on Dark Aether fought desperate battles against superior numbers, our best minds completed their work. The Energy Transfer Module, a device designed to recover our lost planetary energy, was ready at last. A force of our greatest warriors was assembled, each equipped with the best armor and weaponry available. We sent this brave party of fighters to invade the Sky Temple and seize the missing energy lying within. So this is kind of implying the other temples didn't have any energy at all. Kind of interesting. Battle is this way. And we got target. Yeah, I'll get those scans a bit later. Maybe. Or maybe I'll forget. And those aren't actually things you scan. Cool. Okay, nice thing about doing this on the Wii or Wii U, Spider Guardian, the jump ball makes this so much easier. So make sure you get that scan before you join the battle. Ah, shit. Be injured. Nope. Crap. There we go. Well, at least we're up anyway. Alright. Go fly up and get yourself hurt. Thank you. Energy. Thank you. Nearly full. This part is slightly annoying too. Nope. Come on. There we go. Shit. Let's go. There we go. Okay. One more set. Nope. There we go. I got it. Got it. Just about. Come on. Up. There we go. Easy. The puzzle bosses are just a little annoying. But so this is a bit of an awkward part. Now that I have this new upgrade, I have to leave the fortress. From one guardian to the other, Spider leads the power bomb guardian. But now I can get through this easy. Right. And this is one of the guys. There's a key nearby in the dark world. Let's see if I can... One more. Got a bit of lore. Shattered hope. None of the warriors sent to the Sky Temple returned. Our forces searched Dark Aether for them in vain. But the energy transfer module, there was no sign. Though saddened, we set out to prepare another mission, to build another module, to try once more to save our dying world. I have bad news for you, buddy. So here, we have a little puzzle for another missile expansion, I believe. Yep. There we go. Ah, crap. Crap, crap, crap. There we go. Just got to wait for it to... There. Perfect. Nope, no phase on, please. Phase on bad. Phase on very radioactive. Phase on gives Samus another arm. And we got hostiles. Ing Mesher. Ultimate assholes. Also... second one come to life. Yep, we're fighting two of them. So, a good thing about these guys, they don't really come back once you defeat them. There's a finite number of them. But also, there's a finite number of them. So, you know the drill. Scan, scan, scan! Equip your ABS. Always be scanning. But we came over here. They're fighting space pirate. No. More dark pirates. Where are they? Want this. Come on. Seriously, could you guys just stop appearing all together? That would be great. Alright, reason I came to the Dark World here. You're hunting for keys. And that's a very easy one. Alright, we're heading back towards Trovos to get the ultimate weapons, power bombs. puzzle for another E-Tank. Gimme. Yes. That awkward moment where you have more E-Tanks, but pretty much the most dangerous enemy besides the final boss is pretty much the Boost Guardian. That enemy you defeated with 3, maybe 4 E-Tanks. Why did music get ominous? Ah, shit. Dark Samus is here to make our lives a living hell. Not much I can do about any of this, but we have a track to skate across with. Coming through. Gotta go this way for now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the only way to get to... Well, short of breaking something, the only way to get back to Trovo's Bog, taking the elevator. Hold on, let me think. Do I want to go this way? Should be fine. It'll get me there. There might be a better way through Argon Waste, but whatever, this will get me there all the same. Yeah, hi guys, not stopping. I jump over you. Okay, how do I want to actually get there? Let's see, the fastest way is there, but I can also grab some missiles in another E-tank this way. And it simplifies the cleanup a little bit. Yep. Alright, 2 ways to go in this tunnel. Now I need to go both ways. One for you. One for you. Alright, this room is a major pain in the ass, but at the very least the reward's an E-tank. And it's not so much the puzzle, it's that they put 2 little shits in here. I missed. Okay. Come on. Nope, don't lose contact. Don't lose contact. Get him. It's supposed to be possible to kill him, but this is gonna take a minute. I'll never give up. Yeah, I'm just not too sure what to do about that. All right, let's try again. Well, good news. That particular one is not going to be a problem for me ever again. Bad news is I don't remember if there's a second one in here or not. Surely they wouldn't. Get out of the fishbowl. There we go. all good. It's been a bit. Let's get a save in. There we go. Now we just go straight down and remember where we fought the Alpha Blog about an hour ago? Yeah, it's that chamber again. Right through here. This reminds me of something. I got the Boost Guardian. Well, not the Boost. The Spider Guardian. The rails, also scannable now. Sorry for almost forgetting. Alright, here we have the final Guardian. Also, note these walls. Once we're done with this Guardian, we're not done with this room. Say hello to the Power Bomb Guardian. The last of the assholes that took my stuff. Even though I couldn't use power bombs and there were no rails for me to magnetize to. Apparently, I had them with me. Now, when I'm fighting the Power Bomb Guardian, I tend to leave the closer areas for last. Because I kind of think it gets a little harder later. Of course, when it bombs right there, and there's not a lot I can do about it. Yeah. Grab this one first. That hurts, yep. Yeah, I don't really know if order is going to make any kind of difference, but I tend to go for the hard one first. Now, all I have left is the very, very easy one. A little jump across. And now the area is just full of being Yeah, he's kind of losing his mind now. If I had to grab one of the harder ones for last, that might be a little bit of a challenge. Also, die for me. Now I'm just thinking, what all do I want to gather? Because this is about the time I start to do a bit of backtracking. Is this the side I'm thinking of? I think so. Yep. I can use power bombs here. Grab one on the other side. I think I can just jump up here. Yep. Let's see, is this opened up? I don't remember. Or is it gonna be one of those things where no matter which way you come out of, it'll be fine? No. Oh, shit. Fine. I'll go around. It'll be fine. You jerk. Let's see, 9:23. I got at least another half an hour. So maybe I'll at least get the beam expansions. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. You have a weird landing and fall off. Great. I'm just gonna mark that. Maybe we'll get back there just fine. Yeah. Yeah, it won't be a problem. Really hoping for one more power bomb ammo. But perhaps I need to just go fuck myself. There we go. Up. Actually, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Perfect. Eh, screw him. Excellent. Alright. Gotta grab this. Alright, this room takes a little bit of time. It's slightly annoying every time, but them's the breaks. Alright, that's half of it. And now, you gotta realign them again to the opposite side. Gotta go all the way back. I'm a fool. Wow, the sunburst. I am never going to use this. But I will show you why. So it's basically light beam super missiles. Only issue is, it moves as slow as molasses. And maybe one day it'll hit them. Why do that when you can use the dark beam? And it's absolutely unfair bullshit. There's no escape from the dark beam. Once the dark beam has you, it's only a matter of time before the missile catches up. So really, the enemy this thing was designed to defeat, you're better off using the dark beam. I just screwed up bad. Well, now I can't get through this. That's what I get for not paying attention. That was supposed to take me straight to the Galactic Federation ship. Now I have to go the long way through more Dark Pirate Commandos. Unless I get a power bomb right here. Which I did. So, can I get another one? I think with 3 more power bombs, I can get a thing. I need one get through here. And also right here. And around here somewhere is... this room, which I think is just a hint guy. This says, yeah, wrong dimension, asshole. Yep, right there. Neat thing about Dark Visor, you can see there's something here. But, as I said, wrong dimension, asshole. I'm curious if it'll reach down. No. Okay. Need one more. Man, I should have gone the other way. The gates won't respawn, at least. I'm gonna save you for a moment. See if I can get two for right about here. Yep. Where am I? Where's the door? There you are. Anyway, tell you what, I gotta use the restroom one more time. I mean, take a quick break and then we'll finish up for the night. One moment. Thank you for your patience. Back to existence with me. Existence! Horrible, horrible existence! There we go. Do note the sound of a power-up. Can't quite get it yet. There's another interesting sound going on. Yeah, the game seems to really want you to have at least one power bomb at most times, but once you have that one bomb, it doesn't really want you to have extras. Unless you go to a proper refill station. Okay, how do I want to do this? First, it's this way. Also, while you're here, where are you? There you are. Pralines. These are different from the ones you found earlier. They actually warp back and forth between dark and light aether. And therefore, a different scan. Not sure why one direction is an Omni door and the other is bullshit, but okay. New weapons. This one I'm pretty sure you could get at any time. What's this? Our studies of the Ing revealed the source of their attacks as dark energy. We built weapons to use this energy, thinking it could overload enemy targets and eliminate them. We soon learned our error. As the dark beam was not of great effect on the Ing, we then began to develop a weapon that used light energy. This weapon would dispatch the Ing with terrible efficiency. Well, your mistake was not charging it. They should have charged the dark beam. Oh. I need to get spinning over here first. I gotcha. Then I can hop on over. Nope. Still trash. Now we just gotta backtrack to where we go, and then I think it was the Dark burst or black hole. Forget which. I'm about to find out. Once again, I am never going to use this. Dark burst. And to demonstrate, here are enemies that could easily be destroyed by 3 missiles. Or you can use all of your dark beam ammo for no effect. Yeah, these are just not winners of beam combo abilities, I gotta say. Hold on. I'm thinking just how much I want to do some backtracking here. I kind of have to go this way a little later for a power-up on that platform for 100% and stuff, but guess I can grab some stuff now. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to go this way no matter what. This, I believe. Yep, another testament. Okay. Ah, shite. I guess we can do a little bit of collection bullshit here. But this one is slightly finicky bullshit. I don't know how that one worked, but sure. Well, that seems just enough. Okay. I hate this one. It requires patience and a bit of luck. Because I don't think these are quite synced properly. I just gotta wait. There we go. that one, not that one. And I think there might be one more pirate log right here. Why am I thinking there's a pirate log here? Must be wrong. That happens sometimes. I'm thinking gonna do just a bit more collecting and save within the Ing Hive or the Sanctuary Fortress. I'm gonna end up Sanctuary Fortress. But there we go. But we're not messing with these platforms. Ah, come on! Sometimes things like that happen and I just take no responsibility for that. That time cleared no problem. What's the difference? I don't know. I guess the atoms are just smashing into Samus's back in the proper direction. This broadening motion making a difference in between success and failure. Alright, last time we came through here, the Metroids broke out. Now, we have a Metroid cocoon. And lots of Jedi younglings. Also separate scans. And when they hit phase on, they instantly grow up. Childhood truly is fleeting. And I'm just gonna boost on through. Hold on, let me think. How do I want to get back to... Alright, I think I know how I'm going to do this. I'm just gonna head through Provost Bog. Go through that way we opened up a little earlier. Yeah, that'll work. Then we go down this way. Right. Actually, I know one other save room I can use. Well, besides one I just passed, but, yeah, I can do one more thing. I mean, I'm literally about to go into the room, so... Get a few more logs to read. Sanctuary Fortress, what we got here? Alright, these things. Sanctuary Falls. Our better forces gathered in the Sanctuary Fortress to prepare for the inevitable siege there. They don't wait long. Wave after wave of Ing assaulted the greatest of our fortresses with one goal in mind, to seize the energy there. Ing turned the machines of Sanctuary against our warriors, and soon all was lost. The energy of Sanctuary was taken by the Ing. Only one energy controller remained on Aether. I feel like I missed a couple. Missed a couple and I can only think of one. Also, this asshole. Caretaker class drone. He will be our next appointment. Or next opponent, I should say. Also our next appointment. Do that. Now, how do I get up? Hey, buddy. The Dark Ing Masher. His badass cousin of the Ing Masher. Just a little bit. think I'm just gonna open this up. Oh, wait, there is one more thing I have to do. I kind of forgot about that. Well, that's okay. Let's see, I can also blow up a bridge with the power bomb. That'll open the way to Argon Wastes. Oh, it's you. Hi. Go! Be useful! Way to go! Was there anything to this? Besides being a Meridia? Not really. Alright. That's fine. How did I get up? A little better on ammo. I keep going back and forth on if I should do this fight now. And actually, maybe the next fight would be alright to do. I'll do the Dark Sands fight and then I'll save off and finish up tomorrow. Agon Falls. A massive Ing attack came to the land of Agon. Soon the Temple of Agon was surrounded by the Horde with no hope of salvation. Our gallant warriors there were slain and Agon fell to the enemy. Our blood chilled when we learned that the energy within the temple was drained. The Ing have found the energy transfer module and were using it as a weapon against us. Well, sucks to suck. But, or, if I spin a bit, let me save. Yeah, I'll save here, doing that fight, and I'll save at the same station and call it. Taking the long way for no raisins. Hooray for brain-dead simple puzzles. Guess it doesn't matter which one I use, but I think this one is slightly faster. Glad I had another power bomb. Up and should be good to go. Now I must insist you cease and desist. So, Dark Samus 2. So I think, even though it's Dark Samus, I think the Dark Beam actually does better than anything else. I mean, that's a good chunk, I gotta say. Yeah, this actually takes her out really fast, doesn't it? Hold still. Where'd you go? There we go. Oh yeah, that really fucked her up. There we go. And we'll just switch to base missile for the rest of it. Oh, that was pathetic. Dark Beam! It's a solution to everything. It really is. Yay, evil! Hooray for evil energy! Dark Samus, Dark Pirate Commandos, evil energy. Nothing to be found here for now. Honestly, the beacons just aren't worth using anymore. At least not like this. More evil energy, please. The light beam's true use, getting more dark energy. What a world. And now, I can see as the blind do. I'm sure it doesn't really work that way, but... All doors unlocked. We will save over here for now. And that's going to have to do it for tonight. Tomorrow I intend to finish the entire game, come hell or high water. So, look forward to that. In the meantime, thank you all so much for watching. Please follow if you haven't already. And I'll see you soon. Goodbye.